there because people might take it complete as...
So Nazi does not stand for National Socialist.
But socialist in Germany has a different connotation back in World War II than it does now.
And what was that connotation?
You will have to look it up yourself.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
So there was Russian collusion. Did you know?
Yeah, Hillary Clinton.
No, every Russian immigrant that came from communism with balls voted for Trump.
That's true. The ones that escaped the hellhole of communism.
Exactly. We hate communism.
I have plenty of Russian
Yeah, that's
friends,
true.
Romanian friends, and it's
But-
they're Christians and they have strict family values where this side doesn't have the values that you and me share.
If Russia really wanted to hack the election, they would just send boatloads of Russians over here to vote in California. That's all they'd have to do. All right. So here's the deal, folks. We're on NATO Street here in Portland. And what you have is the Patriot Prayer March, which has now kind of spread itself thin on the street line here of NATO. And then on the other side, you have the fascists posing as anti-fascists. What's that?
Okay.
She's on Snopes, ladies and gentlemen. She's sourcing Snopes.
The Nazi collaborator. I mean, here we go. Let's see it.
The full name of Adolf Hitler's Nazi Party, the political movement that brought him to power and supplied the infrastructure of the fascist dictatorship over which he would preside, was the National Sozialistische Deutsche Arbeiterpartei.
Okay, so National Socialist. Thank you. Okay, enough. You know what? I've heard enough from Snopes and you today. Sorry. You're a lovely lady. You're a lovely lady.
1933.
Reveals more about the image of the party wanted to project and the
Maybe you should study how Hitler became into power in 1933.
This is all fake news. You're reading all fake news.
Given that Nazism is traditionally held to be an extreme right ideology, the party's conspicuous term socialist refers to political system normally
All right.
on the far left of the ideological spectrum, has long been a source of confusion.
Hey, who defeated the Nazis?
Not to mention heated debate among...
Hey, who defeated the Nazis?
It was the allies. It was coalition of allies.
Yeah, what were the countries that led the way?
Let's see. There was France. The United
No,
States.
France. The Nietzsche French? Oh my, ma'am, this is an embarrassment. Where are you educated?
The Americans liberated the French, and the French became allies.
The French surrendered. The Russians defeated the Nazis with America's help.
Well,
the Russians that
the Russians
surrounded Berlin.
actually, if you want to know who really
The Russians took down Berlin. Yeah.
who really beat them down. The fact that they went into Russia and they were unprepared for the bad weather, and they were defeated by the climate more than they were the actual Russians.
What? You are out of your mind, ma'am. So Germans were defeated by their own German climate that they're used to living in. Good logic. Good logic. Yeah. So they won it in. Yeah, Russia won World War II in Russia, not Germany. What? This isn't. Oh my God. Can you believe the ignorance?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, hey, come here, young man. Come here, young man.
USA! 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 USA!
You're awesome. Hey, so why aren't you on the other side? On you or do anything rude? If I was over there, I'd get killed.
I already had someone hit me on the head with a flag.
Oh no, someone's flag hit you. Oh no.
Yeah, they flagged me.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't because you're in a crowd of people and maybe everybody gets bumped into out here.
Whatever.
But do you think I could go over there on that side and do what you're doing?
I don't know. Go try it.
And what do you think would happen to me?
I have no idea. Go try.
You know. So you're just in total denial of reality. You deny history and you deny the reality in front of your face.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, exactly, whatever. Exactly, yeah.
Labeled by the FBI as a terrorist organization.
Isn't it Patriot Prayer?
Who told them that?
No, who? No, I said, are they our Patriot Prayer? And I thought, and
No.
Proud Boys.
No.
They're not.
No. So another subject you're totally ignorant on, ma'am.
I didn't know. I just didn't know. I'm asking you.
One event that Antifa has been that there hasn't been a violent act committed.
You guys have to separate something. I don't support Antifa.
Okay.
Okay.
Who do you support?
No, I'm not an Antifa supporter. I think they can be juvenile sometimes. But I've seen a lot of juvenile activity on both sides. That's why I'm over here. I missed the June 30th because I didn't want to come down and get in the middle of a brawl. I was here for, I think it was 2 years ago, for the it was a May March, first time Patriot Prayer was in Portland. And I went through 3 different locations. There was the labor group and unions, there was Antifa, there were 4 groups actually. There was another coalition of Portland people.
I don't know if I should trust anything you say, honestly.
Then there was
Everything you said has been inaccurate.
and Patriot Prayer was in the middle of all of this commotion. I went from group to group to group and observed even the police. And I agree that I saw a lot that was happening with Antifa that I didn't like. But I saw the same with the Patriot Prayer people as well.
Do you love America?
Not all, but some.
All right, that's enough of your monologue. Do you love America?
I have been asked that so many times. So this.
Wow, you can't even say yes. Why not? Why, do you love America?
Do you?
Yes. Do you love America?
Of course I love.
Do you love? Do you love America?
Absolutely.
Do you love America? There's the problem right there. There's the problem right there. There's the problem. Just like President Trump said, we could all come together as patriots, but you don't love America, the greatest country on earth.
Let me answer. You won't let me answer the question.
Do you love America?
I don't love America, but I don't hate it either.
You don't love America. Why not?
Do I have to love America?
What country would you rather live in?
You should. I mean,
Well, no. I mean, do you have to?
No, no one's saying you have to. No one's saying you have to. We're just proving a point that you don't.
But I didn't say that. I didn't say
I have you on tape.
I didn't.
You just said it again. I don't love it.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it either.
All right. All right.
Candy in between.
Hey, do you guys love America? I don't think they're in between. And
I like your work.
thank you. You know what? Hey, we got this woman talking to Will Johnson now. This has to be good.
So how does it exist if you don't have white privilege? Who has white privilege here?
Do I have white privilege?
I guess if you're white.
But
you're white.
So you said white privilege is a real thing.
I think that there are people that have a sense that they have privilege because they are white.
Okay. Who are those people?
Do I practice it?
Hillary's the only one with white privilege.
Look at.
How do you know they believe they have white privilege?
Do you know there's bookstores in Berkeley that wouldn't let me in because I was white?
I love when they do the counter film. Like, this is what they do. They just put a camera in your face like that's a win for them or something.
White people have white privilege.
I got shouted down in a...
I love how they got this whole idea about how white people are, but then when you ask them how white people are, she just say, look, but she won't give me an idea. What is that?
I'd like to know how I'm supreme. I'd like to take advantage of it.
So he's from InfoWars. Does he have white privilege?
I don't know. Ask him.
I mean, you don't want to say white privilege.
You know what? I'll answer that question. I have American privilege because I was born free. And I don't have to deal with a communist government. That's all of our privilege as an American, and it's sad that you have thousands of people out here that march against their own birthright to be a free sovereign citizen. That's sad. That is really sad. And they get lied to in the public schools about history, and they get lied to in the public schools about modern events by brainwashed professors. That's how you end up with a bunch of brown shirt Nazi fascists out here posing as anti-fascists, waving hammer and sickle flags. That's the truth of what's going on in this country. And I think that you know it deep down. You've been defeated here today ideologically, and that's why you've resulted to just putting a camera in our face. So there you go.
And Antifa threw a couple punches at me, yeah.
Oh, they tried to punch you?
Yes.
Did it hurt at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
They got a little power?
So now it's, now we're going to have to get one too, right?
You're going to need a helmet too?
Yeah. I have a helmet.
Oh, you're ready.
White supremacist, most wanted list.
Oh, you're a white supremacist?
I'm the worst white supremacist ever.
Probably are a misogynist too.
Completely, yeah.
And a Russian agent.
Yes, absolutely.
And a Nazi.
Yeah, see.
There you go. I love this guy. Hey, come here, man. Come here. No. What's wrong with InfoWars?
Y'all lie all the time, and y'all a bunch of conspiracy theorists.
All right, what have I lied about?
You probably lie about, like...
No, not pry. I mean, what have I lied about?
Oh, I don't even know you, man.
Okay, what has Alex lied about?
Everything. That motherfucker's a liar.
All right, now name it.
He just talks about, like, lizard people.
No. What has Alex Jones lied about?
He talks about the deep state, which is a complete, like, Illuminati bullshit.
So Rod Rosenstein and Robert Mueller.
I don't know about that, but I do know Donald Trump is the greatest civil rights president of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
Donald Trump has gotten the boot off of our neck to get jobs. I know that. I do know that more of us have jobs now under Donald J. Trump than any other president. That ain't no damn lie.
That's a fact, sir.
That's just dumb.
That's a fact. Donald Trump.
Wait, let me ask you a question. All right, let me ask you.
I got something. For all y'all supporters, okay? I want you all to watch Dr. Joy DeGruy, Post-Generational Slave Syndrome, and then really know your history, okay?
All right, that's fine. Hey, first of all, I want to thank you for talking to us out here. You're willing to have a conversation, so that's actually good for America. But let me ask you this: who is a better president, Barack Obama or Donald Trump?
Barack Obama all the way, baby.
What? Oh, hold on. Hey, hold on. All right, now listen. Hold up. Well, now tell me. What were Obama's accomplishments as president?
He took out Bin Laden.
That's it?
He took out Bin Laden. He gave us health care.
All right, what else?
He did more for us than Trump is going to do.
What did he do?
Name one thing he did for black people.
What's good?
Name one thing he did for black people.
He gave us health care.
No,
what health care?
He gave us health care.
What health care have you gotten from Obama?
Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act.
What did you get? What health care did you get?
OHP, bro.
What did they do for you?
Are y'all?
OHP's
No.
before Obamacare, dumbass.
So you cited a health care program that was prior to Obama.
Obama bankrupted the country with Obamacare.
Obama's economy was
Fuck Trump.
So you're still over on Obama's accomplishments, 0.
Say it again.
What are Obama's accomplishments? I'm waiting for one.
Man, I don't
He
fucking
damn
know.
sure didn't save the economy.
You know, he definitely did.
No, he didn't.
He saved the economy from a recession.
Even though he's a globalist too, George W. Bush passed the auto and financial bailouts. Obama did not do nothing but come into office and copy and expand tenfold what Bush did.
His brother's lost, and I feel really bad for him.
He knows his facts.
And then the feds kept interest rates at 0. They raised them one time a quarter point, one time under 8 years under him to keep his economy real.
My brother, I'm not even arguing with you. I just want to let you know.
I just want to let you know.
I just feel that you're lost. And
How many economic records? How many economic records has Obama? Larry Pinckney, the founder of the Black Panthers, supports Trump.
The Black Panthers do not support Trump. Get the
Larry Pinckney, the founder of, he's my friend, buddy. All right. So you have no clue what you're talking about. A typical liberal. Hey, God bless you. God bless you.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Yo, I ain't nothing.
A libtard.
I'm me, and there's only one me.
Progressive. You're progressive.
Are you the dumbest one?
You're progressive.
Y'all supporting this shit. Y'all dumb.
Dude, we've given you facts. You've had no facts. Literally 0.
Where y'all getting y'all information from? InfoWars? They're a bunch of conspiracy theorists.
You haven't named one. You just make buzzwords.
See, your problem is you listen to what the liberal media tell you, and you don't think for yourself. You need to start thinking for yourself. When you start thinking for yourself and you wake up, then come holler at us. Because until then, you don't want to know the truth. You want to stay. You want to keep those shackles on your hands and feet. When you take those shackles.
This shit's a lie. All y'all that believe this shit is
You
dumb.
think black people are enslaved today?
Hell yeah, we're enslaved today.
Okay, did you pick that cotton on your back?
No, but my great-great-grandmother did.
Really?
My great-great-great. My ancestors.
Okay, so who freed them? Who freed them? Who freed them?
Who freed them? We still getting
mass
incarcerated. We still getting mass incarcerated. We still getting shot on the street.
Who ran the Underground Railroad? Who ran the Underground Railroad?
Why are you asking me dumbass questions like
that? Who ran the Underground Railroad?
Is that you guys think slavery?
Answer the question.
You guys think slavery started at our borders? Slavery, in fact, you know what? Better yet, black people invented slavery. Black Arab slave trade invented slavery. You know who ended it in 1807? You know, the Britons. The Britons ended slavery, the slave trade in 1807. The first.
They were. I would agree that the British did.
Black people started slavery.
Black people first, then America. American chattel slavery was a real thing, and it really happened, and it still affects us to this day. I don't give a fuck. If you think it doesn't, y'all lost. Because every trauma
How
happened.
is it possible that you're able to stand here free? How is it possible that you're able to stand here?
I'm surrounded by Trump supporters who probably hate my guts.
No, we don't hate you. We're trying to wake you up.
I already know.
The only reason why you standing here because you're hungry for the truth. That's the only reason why you standing here. You're hungry for the truth. That's the only reason why you stand here. Then why don't you go teach them over there if you know the truth? The reason why you
Dr. Joy DeGruy will change your life. If you listen to her, I swear to God, post-generational slave syndrome, epigenetic trauma, you'll love it.
That's the only reason why he's over here because he wants...
over there. It's demonic.
It is. Exactly.
He's got a kind heart. He's got a kind heart.
Watch post-generational slave syndrome.
I talked to him earlier. He's a good man. He's a good man. I don't worry about him.
That's why we're letting you talk.
And nobody hates you. Nobody hates you.
See, if we were, I tell you this, if I went over there talking, they would want to hit me.
Oh yeah,
they would want to harm me.
Listen, I'm all about freedom of speech. I'm all about freedom of speech.
They're not.
So I can say fuck Trump, fuck all his policies and his races and the society that's.
So you want black unemployment higher? You want higher black unemployment?
Listen, white people, we can't let white.
So you won't answer the question. Do you want higher black unemployment?
You would have liked that better, right? No,
You won't answer the question.
Bernie Sanders?
Hell yeah.
Just give you free stuff, right?
No, it's not about free or nothing. It's about what's right.
What's Bernie Sanders going to do for you?
Right.
What would have Bernie Sanders done for you? What would he do?
Listen. College
free college?
College should be a human right. College should be a human right.
No one's
all the
stopping
other
you.
countries, all the
Nobody's
other countries have free.
Who's stopping you from going to college? Who's stopping you from going to college?
Oh yeah.
Say that again.
Listen, their taxes pay for it, but like people
just said all these other countries have free health care. Dude, that is absurd, man. Did you know in France they have a salary cap? You can't earn more than a certain amount of money?
Research it, you'll love it.
Nowhere in the world
Unbelievable,
can black
man.
people make as much money as they do here like that. Nowhere in the world.
Right.
Nowhere in the world.
Hey, you guys,
that's fact.
This shit is a lie. There's no such thing as a deep state. There's no such thing as any of that bullshit.
So then who's keeping the black man down then? If it's not the deep state, who's keeping the black man down then?
Yeah, that's a good question. Who's keeping the black man down? Who's keeping the black man down? That's a good question. Who's doing it?
Man, it's a system, bro. The whole system.
But there's no deep state. So what system?
So who's doing it then?
Then all y'all speaking. Come on, one on one. Wait, this man wants to say something. Let him say something.
Did you come in today with an open mind, or did you come in assuming that we all hate you?
No, I came in to just see what y'all were talking about. It looks like we're kind of on the same side. I feel like nobody likes the rich. Everybody thinks the rich is the bad people.
I'm against class warfare.
Do you want? Listen, we're all working for the rich. We're all like working to get a paycheck, right? But like our paychecks aren't going to cover our housing expense, our food, all that shit. Huh?
Then work harder.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever known a poor person to hire somebody to do a job?
Say it again?
Have you ever known a poor person to hire somebody to do a job?
Have you?
No. I know rich people to do it.
Yeah.
So you have a problem with rich people hiring people to do a job?
No,
That's
I have a problem with rich people who keep getting money and then not distributing it to people who
LeBron James
need it.
keep getting money.
And look what he's doing.
He's still a racist.
Did you know that Donald Trump? Hold up. The money.
Oh my God! No, we can be prejudiced. We can be prejudiced. We can be prejudiced.
100% racist.
Dude, that is so ignorant, man.
Donald Trump gave 24.
Oh my God.
Bro, that is so unbelievable.
Oh my God. Tell me, I got something. Listen.
Obama gave 4 over 8 years. 4 billion. Trump gave 24 billion. Yes.
Can I ask all of you a question? How does white racism adversely affect white people as a whole? Tell me. Tell me right now. Tell me. Oh, you guys are silent. You know why you're silent? Because
no one understands your question.
It's not hard. How does black racism adversely affect white
Last time you said white racism.
How does black racism, I'm asking, how does black racism towards white people adversely
If you're still a slave in America, you choose to be.
Yes.
Oh, yes. That's a true statement.
You guys are hilarious.
That's a true statement. You got shackles on your hand and feet if you believe that.
Listen to post-generational slave syndrome. I can't systemically oppress you. I can't systematically.
Actually, did you know all the diversity programs and to put minorities in college actually does oppress white people? Actually.
Does anybody have a cigarette?
They do on the other side.
Oh man, I see.
Are you gonna throw it out on the ground again?
Do you understand?
I caught it on tape.
Oh,
really?
You understand that the highest suicide rate is straight white males, right? Obviously,
how old are you, young man?
Have you ever heard of Wayne Perryman?
You're 16?
I'm 16.
Listen to Post-Generational Slave Syndrome and you'll learn the truth by Dr. Joy DeGroot.
Have you ever heard of Wayne Perryman?
It's called mental slavery. He chooses to be it.
You keep quoting the same book. Have you ever heard of Wayne Perryman?
No, I haven't.
Whites, blacks, and racist Democrats. You need to read that one.
Okay.
You need to read that one. Yeah, you need to read that. That's my producer.
Okay.
Write that down. Write that down.
You write it
And
down.
I would love to see your face when you open that book.
Okay, I would love to see your face when you watch and or read Dr. Joy DeGroot's Post-Generational Slave Syndrome. She's a PhD. She has 3 PhDs.
In Libya, thanks to Hillary Clinton.
She's at PSU. I don't hate anybody, but I just dislike Hillary's policies. I think they're crazy. I think Trump is crazy, and I think that
Sanders is crazier.
Nah, man, he's relevant. He's speaking for truth. He knows what he's talking about.
So wait, seriously, you can't see all the positive that I mean, really, you don't see all the positives
that Trump's doing, man. He's
unbelievable.
Positives. There's no positives whatsoever. He's trying to get in a war with Iran. Get the fuck out of here.
That's just sad, dude. That's just sad. What do you know about Iran? What do you know about Iran?
I don't know nothing about Iran.
Exactly.
Come down and know nothing.
Know nothing.
Just say something.
You're a good guy. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. That's fine.
You have a guillotine right there.
All right. Hey, excuse me. Let's move up here. A guillotine. There's a guillotine over here. You're accused of a crime or going against the government. You got your head chopped off. No justice, no jury, no trial. Just off with their head. That's now the fascist anti-fascists. These people are really sad. Really sad, folks. Let me see if I can zoom in here. The guillotine is right there behind those police officers. You can see it as a target on the blade. There.
I just really want to shake your hand.
All right, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's all right. They wouldn't know how to use that guillotine if they had it. Yeah, exactly. They'd hurt themselves. So there you go. When you hate, Putin wins. Again, it's just these people have no idea how brainwashed they are.
That's a stolen shopping cart.
It's really sad. You think they stole that shopping cart?
Do you have a shopping cart?
No.
Where do you get shopping carts?
I steal them from the grocery store, I suppose.
Exactly.
So there you go. They're thieves. Fuck you, jock terrorist. Wow, that really makes sense. How many of these guys got stuffed in the locker in high school? How many of these guys received a swirly? Hi. Hi, wave hello. Say hello to the fascists.
When's their ceremony taking place? What the hell?
I think that they're over there listening to Prodigy, who was a Trump supporter.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Prodigy of Mobb Deep. He was a Trump supporter. May he rest in peace. But that's ironic that they're playing his music right now. They don't even realize he was a Trump supporter. Morons. Look at this. They have the no Nazi, no KKK sign. Literally the left. That is the left. Are there any illegal straws here?
It's not California and New York. We're good so far.
That's California, dude.
All right. I was just making sure. I was just making sure no one had an assault straw.
Look at all those women and no sandwiches. What a shame.
Oh my gosh, this is an embarrassment right here.
I went down there and I tried to talk to them and they wouldn't even talk to me. They just cursed me out. Actually, I got in a little fight because of that. I got a little...
Over there?
Yeah. And all I did
Over on the other side?
And I had my wheelchair, my walker, because I have Parkinson's. And so
they still struck you?
They still struck me, yeah.
And there were some people that came over here that were anti-Trump and leftists or liberals, and they didn't get hurt. They were allowed to come over here and execute their right to free speech. And I asked them, I said, if we went over there, what do you think would happen? Well, now you have the answer.
Yeah, and when I tell them about the facts, they just automatically just become really, really vulgar in their language, and just, it just really surprised me. And I was like, wow, I just couldn't believe that was the case.
This guy wants to abolish ICE. Here, let me. Excuse me, sir. You want to abolish ICE?
Fuck InfoWars.
You know that ICE stops children? You know that ICE stops children from being child trafficked?
Fuck InfoWars and fuck you.
So you
I left the Democrat Party.
So you walked away?
I don't care.
You walked away from the Democrats?
After 40 years, yeah.
I understand why you'd want to come to this side for pictures. All the good-looking people are over here.
Now that's fake news, my friend.
That's fake news? Oh, man. That's good. There's the Antifa boat. F Donald Trump, she says. F Donald Trump, she says. So smart. Oh, he's actually rapping an F Trump song right now. He's got a microphone. So here they are, benefiting from a capitalist economy on their own boat, hating their own prosperity.
Both sides were.
So you're just out here neutral. You don't really have any political sway.
Super neutral, man. Because I don't think anyone should be violent with each other. I don't think that it just doesn't make sense to invoke violence when you're just trying. Both sides seem to be preaching something, but I'm just confused with I don't know if both sides are provoking violence.
Well, and it's like to a point now where everything is so polarized.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground, and it's like you don't even know where to stand.
No, exactly. And like I really do disagree with Antifa, but I also disagree with like if they were just trying to get a message across on this side, I feel like it was fine there, but I feel like they're going to where there's no police force, so that might invoke some sort of thing that would be horrible. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I just care about humans, and if my thing is if you're being a good person and you're doing the good things for yourself and you're nice to other people, then that's all you should be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would say, though, just so far as someone neutral, being over here, you haven't experienced any extremism?
No, not at all. No, and it's definitely refreshing. I'm glad that I am at least conscious enough to try to come over here and have a conversation because it's opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Are you going to try to do that with the other side of things?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I hope I run into you after that. That'd be a great compare and contrast to have with you.
Yeah, man, I'll be around for sure.
All right, cool. Are you live right now?
No, I'm just filming. I'm gonna hit iMovie later.
There you go. Yeah. All right, so we'll see if we can catch up with my friend here who's going to test both sides and see where the extremism is. All right, man. Thank you. All right, let's talk to this guy. So have you been on this side of the aisle all day?
Huh?
Well, you obviously hate Trump. These are Trump supporters. I'm just curious if you've been hanging out over here all day.
I'm high as fuck, bro. I don't know. No, I don't.
Do you want to impeach Trump?
Sure.
Just sure? Just.
Yeah. Should get that camera out of my face.
All right, dude. No, hey, I think you're a nice guy. I'm just trying to figure out why you want to impeach Trump.
I don't know. I have my own views.
All right, right on, brother, right on.
We want to know what they are.
But here's the thing. Look, he can wear the shirt over here. Nobody harasses him. Nobody bothers him. Nobody tries to fight him. If I wore a Trump shirt over there, I'd be harassed and attacked immediately. So, exactly. It just shows you the difference. So once again, if you're just joining us here, about 10 minutes ago, right at about 2 o'clock or before it,
Drake, we are right here.
the march was set to begin, but Antifa was blocking the road, so the march couldn't start. So the police began to open fire. It was high-impact canisters. The Antifa protesters then decided to throw projectiles at the police, which then led to a greater disturbance and led to the police basically running in and kicking their ass. And of course, Antifa left behind heaps of trash, and now the police are literally running up there. They're literally running up there. So I know that we're probably capturing this. We've got about 5 live streams going. It's been quite a day out here. Quite a day indeed.
One person.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to this. Oh, she was trying to lay in front of the cop car. She tried to block the cop car by laying in front of it. It looks like they both are trying to. I think they're just high on drugs. They're just drug addicts, folks. Nothing. Oh, wow. Well, she just flashed us. Nobody wanted to see that. I appreciate that. God bless you. I'm all right, thank you. I've been offered an ice cream cone now. That's how nice people are out here. All right. Hey, this guy's laughing at me. Yeah, what's up, man? Do you like InfoWars?
I like InfoWars and I don't like InfoWars.
What's some of the stuff you like or don't like?
I like the true stuff, and the stuff that's not true is entertaining.
Like, what do we say that's not true?
You know, like, I don't know how much you could say is true when certain conspiracy stuff, but like Alex Jones definitely has a few points here and there.
But what does he say that's not true?
I don't know. I just don't know how much. Like, it takes a lot to believe that someone's like a reptilian creature thing.
He doesn't
demon.
say that.
Yeah, when does he say that?
I've watched a lot of his things. He's like, Hillary's a demon, stuff like that. I think she's a bad person.
That's like saying, oh, we killed him out here. Like, you didn't actually kill anyone at a baseball game. You just beat him really badly. It's just a phrase.
Okay, I don't know.
That's all you got?
I mean, I was just, it's cool.
All right, cool, man. All right. Would you say you're pro-America?
Yes.
So we would land on the same side. I don't have a problem with someone that has different political beliefs. I don't care that you don't like Trump. There's many reasons why you could not like Trump. I think that's fair. What I think is unfair is people trying to stop free speech and people labeling people that like Trump Nazis. I don't think that's fair.
I think that there is a good argument to be made that Trump is presiding over a rise of fascism. We're seeing a wave.
Where though? Where's the fascism?
I mean, fascism, all power is between people. Power is a dynamic that exists between people.
Let's not get existential. Where is the fascism in America?
This is where the fascism exists. It's interpersonal. It exists.
What are you talking about? No. Fascism. No. I'm talking about government and private companies. Government and private companies.
I've done a lot of political theory. This is a question about political theory. Michel Foucault notes that the way power works in society is as an interaction between people to create groups, in-groups and out-groups, to create...
Dude, we're not here to have a lecture here. I'm asking you, where is the fascism? No. Fascism is when... No, listen, bro. No, you're not. Fascism is when government and private corporations work together to control the markets.
Much more simple an answer than I do. I'm sure it's more correct because it's not based in...
You're just putting a bunch of words and a bunch of rhetoric out there. You haven't landed the plane. Land the plane. Land the plane. Where's fascism? Land the plane.
Your heart.
How am I fascist? I'm totally free market.
I'm trying to explain it to you, but you keep cutting me off halfway through. All right,
go ahead. Let's hear it.
In creating these dynamics of in-groups and out-groups and an us versus them mentality...
What does that even mean?
What does that even mean, dude?
He doesn't know.
In-groups and out-groups, exports and imports, Russians and Ireland.
Everyone thinks they're smart.
I like this guy. This guy has political discourse. I like this guy, actually.
Thank you.
I think I was, because here's the thing. You and I could go outside of politics and probably have a good time together, don't you think?
I definitely do, but I do have a hard time associating with people I can't. It's like there's just...
What about the ins and outs?
The in-groups and out-groups?
What about the out-groups?
I mean...
What about outsourcing and insourcing?
I'm trying to have good conversations with people today, because I do think it's really important that we do have these conversations, that we're able to do this. But I also have a hard time getting over it or just simply getting past it, because I think it's something that, ethics is something that's at the core of everything I think about, and it is.
Is there any ethics in government?
There are a lot of different ethical frameworks that exist in government and that they've tried to frame into things, but I actually was just in DC. I lived in DC for 4 years, and I will agree with about half of the things that they say about politics, that it's like it is true that everyone's just trying to get reelected.
That's true, but let me ask you a question. Do you think the American government is corrupt?
I think that there are a lot of corrupting influences on the American government at a lot of different levels in a lot of different ways.
And where does Trump come into that? Because he was never in government before.
Well, you can be corrupt outside of government.
What did he do that's corrupt?
I'm pretty sure he worked with all of the mobs in New York to... His casino business is like...
What mobs?
The Russian and the Italian mobs.
Name the mob. The Russian mob. Who are you talking about? Where were the arrests? Where were the court cases?
I mean, he operated casinos in...
Yeah, you realize it. Hold on. Have you ever owned a casino?
No. Have you ever...
All right, listen. No. Hold on. Listen. Do you know when you own a casino... Dude, listen. When you own a casino, you are the most scrutinized businessman in America. They look at everything you own. They look at every business, every dollar you make. You think if he was associating with gangs, they wouldn't know it?
Also, his dad gave him a loan with casino chips.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, it was an illegal loan. That was the whole thing. Is that
no, it wasn't?
It was, because it was...
How was it illegal?
Because it wasn't reported as such. Because it was just... Or it was... He bought a bunch of casino chips.
Where are you? What are you talking about?
I could look this up. I just don't feel like I'm not going to start looking up every fact we quibble.
Obviously, because you haven't.
Nor have you.
Dude, I go live on air 3 hours a day. A lot of these people listen, okay? Do you guys think I know the facts? Do you know who originated the mandatory minimum laws? Democrats, Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I do remember the crime bill, yeah.
So it was a Democrat policy that Democrats complain about. Just like the Democrats put all of the statues of Confederates up.
Change our minds about things. We can learn things. We can change our opinions, right?
No. You can. No.
Change your minds. You don't have.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right. But here's the problem.
Wake up.
No. You're right. But here's the problem. Democrats deny the history. Democrats deny their own history. They're the ones that put up Confederate statues. They're the ones that wrote the mandatory minimums.
Between the parties, like there's.
There was no switch.
It's a little ridiculous to say that Democrats
you guys
are
look this
forgetting
up?
their own
Everyone's claiming I don't have facts, but you guys have all of you as fact checkers.
Exact same thing.
What's your point?
That you can't just say, "Hey, but you're doing that over there, so you're evil," when you're not even going to take a look at your own.
I'm not a Republican. I've never been a Republican.
Okay.
I've spoke out against Republicans, so your argument doesn't hold water.
Okay, so then are you doing the thing with WikiLeaks where you just try to bash one side of the party when you actually have...
Whoa. I just got a petition over 30,000 signatures for Julian Assange.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Julian Assange exposed the Bush administration. He exposed the Clinton administration. I like Julian Assange. I think he's a true liberal.
He spent so much time bashing the DNC when he had so much...
criminals!
One thing I would like to say is the DNC is fraught with a lot of issues. I'm not saying that anyone is perfect. Yeah, I would love to hand over all the election machines too and see if anyone's been remoting into them.
Here's the question. Were all the things that were exposed in WikiLeaks about the DNC, were they accurate or not? Which one?
You can't just say...
No, I'm asking you. Do you think that the majority of what WikiLeaks found about the DNC was accurate or false?
Yeah,
Which
it was
one?
like colluding agast our own candidate.
By the way, you're Russia. I'm asking you.
No, I just answered the question. Is your Russia? Seth Rich downloaded everything to a thumb drive and gave it to WikiLeaks.
Most of it, I haven't gone through all of it personally, but like the stuff about colluding against Bernie,
coming out.
I think that's true, and I think that's despicable. But you know, I that doesn't mean that I'm suddenly going to switch sides.
No, I'm not saying.
Hey, you know what though? I want to. Hey, let's actually give these two a round of applause. I want to give these guys a round of applause right here. They're willing to have a conversation. We need more people like this. I don't care if they don't like Trump. They're willing to have a conversation. So we need more conversations like this. That's what we need. Hey, here's my man. Hey, did you make it over to the other side? What was it like over there?
It's pretty crazy, man.
What did you? What was the difference between this side and the other side today?
Honestly, there's a lot more insults and yelling and cussing going on, and it's not like that over here.
Where did you see the extremism today?
Honestly, on the Antifa side.
Now, just in case we have new audience viewers, I spoke to this man earlier. He was hanging out with the Trump supporters, but he's neutral out here. He just wanted to film and to just kind of see things for himself. And he said he didn't see anything when he was hanging out with the Patriot Prayer, but then he went over to the Antifa side. Did you see any violence? Did you see them when they jumped the Patriot Prayer marchers?
No, I didn't see that. I saw a lot of getting up in your face with loud whistles and just a lot of extremist shit. And I'm 21 years old and live in Portland, Oregon, so I hear a lot about this side of things and Antifa side of things. And
what do you think what you heard was accurate or inaccurate?
Inaccurate, honestly, which is hard to say because of my age and where I live.
But at least you admit the truth, you know, you don't deny reality.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I came in here neutral. Like, I didn't come in here just to see some shit or anything like that. Today's been a very eye-opening day for sure.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have a Twitter or anything you want to plug here?
I don't have a Twitter or anything like that. I'm actually not on social media.
That's smart, man. When I ask people and they say I'm not on social media, I'm like, good, we don't need that crap. State-run schools have really degraded. We need private schools and people making more money so they can have school choice. That's what's happening under Trump. Here's all I'm saying. I think you need to...
Not making more money under Trump. Not true.
Wow, dude. Economic records. He set 11 straight economic records every month. You realize 11 straight?
So he had 4.2 GDP.
Obama had that one time in 8 years. One time.
It said this is a quarterly. Quarters goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a quarterly GDP number. The first quarter was 2.3. It's one quarter. Next quarter is probably going to be 2.4.
I bet it'll be in the fours again.
How has this 4.2 GDP number affected you?
So you don't think...
More money?
Yes!
How much more money do you make?
It's none of your business.
So you got a tax cut that was...
I got a nice tax cut, yes.
I got a nothing tax cut.
That's because you live in a Democrat-run city.
Can I ask you one question, though, just to be between brothers? We don't have to...
Here's all I'm saying, man. You need to just do your research on Trump. You don't have your facts right.
I have a lot of my facts.
But I give you credit for talking out here.
You do not make... people, the wages have not gone up.
Right, yeah, you're wrong.
No real wage gain.
You're wrong.
Not wrong.
All right, buddy. Everyone will watch this video.
Tax cuts. Who here's made more money?
Me.
How much more?
Literally, everyone's raising their hand.
How much more?
15%. Take your hand off his microphone.
Yeah, let go of the mic, bud. In fact, I salute you.
You need to give
I salute you for having conversation. All right, you get your own YouTube channel and see if anyone will listen to you. I doubt it, but I salute you for having the conversation. God bless you, sir. God bless you. What's up?
Aren't you guys about to be banned from YouTube?
Yeah, we've pretty much already been banned.
Oh, okay.
Do you celebrate that?
Huh?
Do you celebrate that?
I think you guys put out a lot of disinformation.
Like
right?
what?
I saw you guys put out an article saying that left-wing groups.
Wait, what misinformation? What misinformation?
I saw you guys put out an article saying that left-wing groups were going to bring firearms.
Yeah, we have it on tape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
There's a lot of stuff, man. Do you think you're a reputable news source?
Well, I'm just asking, what do you think I'm wrong about?
Say in court that he's an actor.
Okay, so you're going to go with the mainstream news?
No.
So you listen to the corporate news?
Actually, no. Look at his ex-wife's Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been involved in divorce proceedings, bro?
Look at the court.
It's one of those ugliest things ever.
Alex Jones said.
Does Alex still have his kids?
He says.
Does Alex still have his kids?
I don't know.
Yeah, he does. Everything you read is a fake. Everything you read is a lie about Alex Jones. Everything you read.
Interesting.
I can attest to this. Alex Jones is the most lied about person I've ever listened to in the media. I listen to Alex Jones at least, twice a week these days at work. Podcast. He's the greatest. Owen Shroyer is the greatest. I mean, it's insane what they'll say and what the media will say that Alex Jones actually said. And they incite violence. I'm a proud boy.
No. He knows what he's talking about.
They do the same thing to us. They say that we're white supremacists. I was at the Griffin bar and we got kicked out. We got kicked out of the whole bar. They said that we're white supremacists and we have black guys there and it's all white guys that kicked us out. This is what the media does to divide us, man.
Let me just give me one lie that InfoWars has reported. Just give me one.
Sandy Hook Massacre. He's put out some stuff about the Las Vegas Massacre that was in.
What? No. What have we lied about?
I think a lot of the stuff that you put out on a daily basis.
Can you give me one solid example, please? I'm begging you.
Actually, no, because I don't watch your.
Bingo. Thank you. Exactly. So maybe you should listen to what we say before you call us liars. Fair enough.
I don't know. I listened to Alex Jones back in the early 2000s. Actually, he used to call into my local radio.
And everything he said came true. Everything he said came true. All right, buddy. Hey, thank you for the interview. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. We're the most incredible people I've ever met. The nicest people I've ever met. They've given me gifts. They gave me hugs. They said that they pray for me. These are the nicest people. These are the most cordial people in America. And it's sad that the media depicts this group of people as racist, Nazis, bigots. These are the most tolerant, open-minded people ever. And today's a perfect example when you have people walking around in this group of people with shirts that say "fuck Trump," and all we do is try to talk to them. All we do is say, "Hey, here's a microphone. What are your ideas? Here's our ideas." And that's the difference between us and what goes on over there. If we go over there, we get attacked, we get hit, we get cursed at, we get spat on. So who are the real fascists? Who are the real Nazis? Every time it's the left. Every time it's the Democrats. It's the Democrats that say we're not welcome in their cities anymore. Okay, so much for their tolerance. So today has been a great example of the intolerant left. But more than anything, if you watch the hours of footage that we have here today and all the conversations I had with these patriots, you're going to learn who the real Americans are. You're going to learn where the love movement is, and it's here with President Trump. That's what this is all about. So I salute everybody that came out here. You guys are the patriots that are taking America back. Don't listen to the fake news that says these people are Nazis or racists. It's all fake news, people. It's all fake news. These are the most loving, tolerant, open-minded people. And if anyone's going to make America great again, it's us. It's us. And President Trump is just the face of this movement. We are the legs, we are the blood, we are the sweat that are making America great again. So I salute everybody that tuned in. I salute everybody that came out here. God bless you guys. God bless America. And for Infowars.com, this is Owen Shroyer.